Africa. If this is your first time watching this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about the menace of what we know as Yahoo Boys and African spirituality, or the negative effects of Yahoo in African spirituality. Uh, the I want to talk about wealth without consciousness. This is a major problem that I have observed among these our so-called brothers that are engaged in the practice of Yahoo business, as in 411 online internet fraud and scams. This is a very lucrative, appealing uh, means of livelihood, especially in Nigeria. And this is so for the reasons that we have been suffering from a serious case of massive neglect on youth empowerment and development programs by our governments, the previous governments, the successive governments, and also the present governments. There seems to have this notion that the African youth, i.e. the Nigerian youth, does not really matter. So you find out that what our politicians focus on is how to enrich themselves, how to steal as much money from the government coffers as much as possible, and they're not really interested. They are not really interested in helping the youths, building factories, industries, infrastructures, empowering our youths to be able to stand on our feet. So as a result of this massive neglect, most of the youths in Nigeria, in order for them to survive, they have to go into social vices. And the easiest and quickest one for them to do is 419 Yahoo, going online, pretending to be somebody else, try to social engineer people into taking money from them, doing different kind of things. If they don't do that, some of them in the northern part of Nigeria, they are into banditry and kidnapping. Many of them have joined various terrorist groups. For those one in the northern Nigeria, they have a serious case of lack of education. Illiteracy is very rampant in northern Nigeria. What we have is religious fundamentalism, Islamization of the northern Nigeria. So it's easy for those ones to be swayed by extreme Islam, Boko Haram, ISWAP, and all these new mushroom terrorist group. Many of them are doing kidnapping for making a living. But in the southern Nigeria, you're going to find out that the southern youths have largely gone into the business of 411 online internet frauds. And most of the girls who have gone to hook up, also prostitution for making money. This is just the truth. And it is very sad indeed, because what this does to the social fabric, the dangers, is very alarming, and we can't allow this to continue. There's a problem that is now boiling with most of our youths that are into this Yahoo. The issue is that they go in because of money. Now, most of them will make the money, but they'll find out that they cannot be able to use that money that they are making from the Yahoo business to really improve their life, or to really benefit their life, or to really to transform their life. This is the problem I want to address, and I want to address the root source of this problem, so that a lot of our youths that are involved in this practice, they can be able to come out of it. And I want to talk about the interrelationship between Yahoo and African spirituality, for those so-called Yahoo boys that are into African spirituality, how they can be able to balance the acts. And we have the knowledge that some of these Yahoo boys are into what they call Yahoo Plus, or practicing of dark rituals to get money, which includes human sacrifices, blood money rituals. Some of them even sell human parts as part of the Yahoo business. All these things are serious social vices that are very deadly to the fabric of the community. So for that, we need to stop this. The problem with this many of these Yahoo boys is because they have very wrong orientation. The orientation they have seen from the people that are supposed to be community leaders, government officials, presidents, governors, local government chairman, council members, House of Assembly members, is that getting money is all that matters in Nigeria. If you don't have money, you have no value, and it is true. Nowadays, people worship money. So they have largely seen that hard work does not pay in Nigeria. Hard work doesn't pay unless you know somebody, you have a connection to somebody in the government. We have youths in Nigeria that have graduates, completed university degrees, they just cannot find a job. There's no job anywhere. Studied very good courses, they cannot find a job. You will see many graduates in Nigeria doing POS business or riding keke for a living, doing many jobs that you don't think a graduate you supposed to do. They are doing all this to survive. Those are just the good ones. But some of them that are in the life of poverty and the circle of poverty, their desperation is much more higher. So those kind of people will do anything to get money. So what I'm saying is that there is a reason for this scourge of Yahoo menace in Nigeria. It is due to the largely neglected uh, system of the youth empowerment programs, and also to the government doesn't even care about the citizens. A government that does not respect its citizens, government that does not even respect himself. How would you think they will care for their own children? All these are factors that have pushed the youth into believing this notion that school is a scam. Many youths now believe school is a scam, and I will agree with them to a certain extent. When they deceive you that you want to be a successful person in life, you go to school, respect your elders, do what the government tells you to do. After doing all these things, you graduate, you find out that you cannot get a job and nobody cares about you. You will not think, what is the point of me going to a university? It was a waste of time and money. You see so many illiterates or matter traders are they are billionaires. They didn't go to school. You see people that don't even have a degree. They are the ones, your presidents, your governors. They didn't even go to school, but they are your governors. How does this happen? So they say school has scam. So many of them are frustrated. This frustration directly takes them into social vices of defrauding people with the little knowledge they have, and some of them go into drug addiction and drug selling, all sorts of crimes. Okay, this is why the youths are doing what they are doing. If the elders did not set them on this path, they will not go and do what they are doing. They will do this to survive. They do this to have a test of the so-called good life that in the so-called Nigeria dream. They do this because if you don't have money, you are nobody, and they don't want to die. So there are reasons for all this. So what we see now is that a lot of these youths, they go into the Yahoo business, and they make a lot of money, and still yet they still cannot be able to change their life. This is the problem. This is the issue I want to address in this video. Why are many Yahoo boys, even after making money, they are still living wayward life? They are still behaving like non-entities. This is because wealth without consciousness does not bring prosperity to you. When you have wealth but you don't know how to manage the wealth, and you did not get the wealth in a way that is directed to build, so there's a way that is positive, it will lead to so many things in your life, so many negative things. It leads to what we call spiritual and emotional poverty. A lot of Yahoo boys suffer from spiritual and emotional poverty in the sense that they lack any spiritual or emotional fulfillment. Inside them, they are empty. You may see them with all the trappings of wealth, with the big cars, but by the kind of things they do, you will know that these people are empty. They are uh, people that are stagnant. They are dissatisfied. because the webs could not feel any of the spiritual foundations that they need to be a positive person in life. They make this money, they scam people. What do they do with this money? Nothing positive. They go to club every weekend or every day they are free. They party, carry a lot of girls. They buy expensive items, expensive phone. They look flashy. They just go around celebrating, enjoying themselves, taking drugs. In their own mind, they are enjoying life. They look at the role models on TV, these mumble rappers, these rappers that have no future. This is the people they copy. These are their role models. And they continue to live this life. And the thing for them, this is the best life. Enjoy yourself and die. As a result of this, they cannot contribute positively to the society. They cannot become a positive role model. They cannot do anything positive. This is because they have lack of a positive spiritual foundation. For most Yahoo boys, their motive is greed. Greed, getting as much money as possible, get rich or die trying. Uh, Capitalism, taking advantage of people. And this becomes their culture. They believe everything about life is about scam. It's about deceiving people because that is the only orientation they have. This is what they do for a living. They become like dubious people. Most of the Yahoo boys I have encountered, they have this character of they believe that everything a job, everybody in a job for them. To take money from people, to deceive people, it's just a way. If you catch them, they pay. When Mugu for guy man work. So this is their mentality, this is their philosophy. As a result of this, they live their life all through this way, and they create a footprint of carnage, of fraudulent lifestyle, of destructive character, whereby people know them as dishonest people, untrustworthy people, people that don't have any real value about anything in life. It's all about the transactionary mentality of where you get money, you get access. Anybody can be bought and sold mentality. And they carry this attitude to wherever they go. There's a reason why I don't really do work well. When these Yahoo boys they come to me in this channel, they want to do spells. I don't work for Yahoo boys. I don't also work for pastors. Because Yahoo boys and pastors, they are the same thing. And when these people come to you wanting for you to do spell to get somebody to pay them money, it does not really go with my moral compass. Even if I feel pity for their situation and I know that they are doing this for a reason, what I try to do is to make them understand that they need to have a sense of direction, and what they are doing needs to have an end and a closure. But most of these people, they don't want to stop anymore because they are used to the lifestyle. They are used to the getting things easy money from the internet, and they just don't want to stop. As a result of that, they don't care about what happens to them. The scam, they become the scam. They become that very thing that they are doing, and they don't see anything more than what they are doing. So what this does is that it kills their spirituality, and it brings a level of moral degradation and lack of empathy. They don't care about anybody. They don't care about the struggles of other people. They don't care about all the hurts. What they care about is getting money from you. As a result of that, it turns them into a kind of monster. Instead of them bringing positivity and spreading love around the world, they are now spreading destruction, sorrow, pain, misery. This is like the opposite of what I am trying to do here. So I don't see myself helping or assisting this kind of people that have this kind of mindsets. Just because they want to eat, they are going to turn into a monster forever. Don't get me, I am not judging them. I myself have been exposed to Yahoo. I grew up in Nigeria. There's no Nigerian youth that will not know what is Yahoo. I have seen it, I have experienced it, and I walked away from it. It is not in my character to say I want to do something like that for a living. It's not also my nature to say this is a way of living a proper life. It is something that is a misdirection due to the environment we find ourselves. So people from time to time find themselves trapped in many situations, but that does not mean that you will now leave yourself in that situation just because it benefits you. And another thing is that it kills and destroys talents of people. When you inside Yahoo for a long time, it kills your natural talents. I have seen so many Yahoo boys that they have natural talents that I know of. Some of them are very good footballers, musicians, intelligent people. These are people that are graduates. If everything is normal, they are going to excel in society. But due to the environment they were born in, their development was arrested. Their destiny was destroyed. Their talent was stolen from them by the government or by the evil government and evil forces of religion. Their destinies was stolen before they were even born. So these people have no way to do anything good because there's just no opportunity for them. Everywhere block. You don't know. You don't get any connection. You cannot get a job. There's nothing just you can do. The only way is to go into one form of crime or another. Now you're inside the crime. Now you made a little bit of money, but you just cannot live the life anymore. So what this does is that your natural talent now is destroyed because of the environment you find yourself in, and so you're trapped in crime. You're trapped in the lifestyle. They are trapped inside. This is the problem a lot of them are facing. And the society celebrates 419. When you go to parties, the rise of Yahoo Boys and 419 have not led to what we call hype men, the proliferation of hype men. These are praise singers that have not developed or evolved into what we call these hype men. These are extravagant MCs that promote and sing songs and eulogize criminals in society. When you go to social events, you see the way Yahoo Boys are praised, and people that are doing legitimate business are insulted. You will see the hype man praising the Yahoo Boys, praising the 419s, and insulting people that are working for a living, genuinely insulting civil servants, insulting government workers, insulting poor people. You will not see that the society encourages this criminality. So young youths want to become criminals because society encourage this behavior. You see these Yahoo Boys spraying money that a government worker cannot even see for the whole year. A Yahoo Boy will go to a party and we spray this money in a single night. A government worker or a teacher, a government teacher, how much you pay teacher? Less than $100 a month. The average teacher in Nigeria is not worth more than $1,200 in salary a year. Then you're going to see Yahoo Boys spraying $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 in the club or in the party every weekend. So how do you think that common teacher will feel? I will say common. Common is not insultive, but in Nigeria, common is insultive. They will call you a common teacher, not the ordinary teacher. You'll be how much they pay you. You see teacher, somebody that is trying to build the nation. His salary is less than $100 a month. But we see Yahoo Boys spraying thousands of dollars every day on the streets. So how do you think these people will feel? They will feel bad. They will feel depressed. Some of them will become miserable and suicidal. And some of them will also want to quit their teaching job to go into the Yahoo business. So you see, the society encourages this lifestyle. Okay, it's not it's a trend. It's something that money is celebrated, wealth is celebrated. People that have wealth, they are worshipped. Wealth is equal to God. The closest you can be to God on this earth is to become wealthy. Wealth is a good thing. I don't see it as an evil thing. But how you make the money and what do you use the money to do is what I am talking about. The problem I am having now is that most of these Yahoo Boys, when they make this money, they don't use it to do good things. They don't use it to develop the society. They don't use it to improve on themselves. They don't use it to learn new trade. They go about making people feel inferior. They go about making people feel useless, making people feel down that, see, I have money, I can afford expensive things. You don't have money, you cannot afford expensive things, you are nothing, you are worthless. And people feel bad. This is why policemen started the harassing Yahoo boys. Even till today, they still harass Yahoo boys, going after them. Policeman that does not make more than 1 million naira a year. You see, it's Yahoo boys of 20, 21 years buying cars of 50 million. Why do you think these policemen will not get hungry and jealous? So what happens? The police started busting Yahoo boys in Nigeria, trying to get some of those Yahoo money for themselves. This is the reason of how all this starting of searching people's phone, harassing these, because they are tired of the oppression. Many people in Nigeria have been oppressed by Yahoo boys. Yahoo boys, some of them known for taking people's wife, sleeping with people's wife, destroying people's home, running people down, making people look useless and worthless. So some people secretly they hate Yahoo boys, and this is because they lack moral character, good moral character. Because the money that they are getting, they didn't get it in a good way. They get it in a very sly, crafty, a way of technology. They deceive people for a living at fraudulent ways. So, and many of them have wrong orientation. So when they even have this money, they don't use it to do good things except to oppress people, except to make people feel bad in society. So this is because they lack spiritual and emotional strength or acumen. So this is a negative effect. And many of them are addicted to drugs because they have this money, it gets in their heads. A young boy of 18 years, 17 years having millions, they don't know what to do with the money. So what do they do with this money? They spend it lavishly. They just misbehave. They misbehave. Many of them misbehave. We see them on the street misbehaving on a regular basis. Many of them are drug addicts. Many of them are very promiscuous. Many of them are very loud, noisy, arrogant, prideful, flamboyant, and just stupid. This is the effect of too much money, giving too much money to young people that don't know what to do with those money. Now, what is the effect of this? Everybody in the world thinks that Nigerians are the number one capitals for scam because they are too large. Well, the thing is that Nigerians are not the only ones doing 419. Before Nigeria discovered 419, the European world, the Ukrainians, even Chinese people, they scam a lot. The so-called Western world, what colonization is scam. Coming here to deceive us, giving people mirror, then you're taking all their natural resources. All these are scam. Religion is the biggest scam in the world. Religion, when the image of the white man became God, it's a scam. Islam is a scam. You don't see the product until you die. Somebody tell you that is the savior, that without him you are nothing, that you must go, if you don't accept his religion, you will go to hell and burn forever. And for you to be free, you have to be paying him money, paying him tithe, doing his work. And when you die, you go to heaven. But meanwhile, all your natural resources, all your property, everything belongs to him. And you must worship him, and all your children, your family must worship him. Not only that, you must recruit everybody you can find to worship him. And when you die, you get an everlasting reward of going to heaven, sugar candy mountain, and living there for all eternity, singing praises to him again. This product of a place that is perfect, you cannot see it until you die. This is the biggest scam. I will never fall for that kind of scam, but people fall for this scam. So, Nigerians are not the only scammers. The Western world taught Nigerians how to scam when they bring religion to Nigeria, when the mercenaries came as missionaries. According to the Kenyan guy, he said that we have the land, but the missionaries came with their Bible. They taught us to pray. They asked us to close our eye. When we close our eye, we open it. We discover that we have the Bible and the missionaries have the land. Is that not a scam? Abracadabra. The more you look, the less you see. Scam. So the Bible is a book of scam. Look at the story of Esau and Jacob. the hardworking first son. Instead of being blessed, the mother go and take skin of animal and put it on the other son, and then the father pray the blessing prayer for the lazy son. So the lazy son scammed the father into stealing the blessing of the first son, Esau and Jacob, and God allowed it. And since today, the children of the so-called Esau and Jacob, they are the scammers, the children of scammers. While the Esau are the ones that they call themselves Palestinians, that they are oppressing. So the Bible God is a God of scam. It's a scammer and a 419. The Bible God is a fraudster. Okay? So this fraudster lifestyle, it came through Christianity to Africa. It's not our thing. In those days in Africa, we don't have protectors in our house. You don't steal. If you steal, the gods of the land will strike you. The elders, our tradition, our spirituality, morality, if you do some kind of abomination, instantly the gods of the land will strike you. But now the evil spirits have polluted our lands, with Christianity, and now look, all our children are fraudsters. This is not the way life is supposed to be, but this is the new reality in Nigeria. How do we deal with this? These Yahoo boys now they have money, but they're misbehaving. This is because they don't have consciousness. Spiritual consciousness, the kind of African spirituality they practice is the negative one. To steal people's money, they go to meet all these parasites and deities, parasitic deities, evil native doctors, diabolic spiritualists, to work with them to deceive people. Then we find a lot of these people that are into deceiving, doing evil. They are everywhere in the world. Now, the notion is that Nigerians are scammers. What about the Europeans? You don't dare call them scammers. You don't call the Catholic Church scammers. You don't call American people scammers. We have European governments that scam Nigerians into billions of dollars every year. This visa denier by Schengen visa, European visa denier, is a big scam. How will you tell somebody that you bring all your documents, everything is authentic, everything is original, not that the person make any mistake, then you ask them to pay $200, $300 for visa application fee? The people will pay this money and you will deny their visa for no reason. Just no reason at all, you will deny somebody's visa. And then you ask them to repay money again to start a fresh application, and you're going to deny this person visa like 3 or 4 times before you will grant them the visa. Meaning they are making like almost $2,000 from one applicant. And they do this to all the African countries yearly. Do you know how many billion European countries make from visa denial, visa rejection? And yet they don't talk about it on the news. This is a very, very big scam, but you don't hear it. Western countries, they come to Africa all the time to scam African people, to inflate contrasts, to lie, to cheat and steal, to give us loans with exorbitant interest rates that they know that you cannot even pay back. Then we plot with people and then we scam African people. We don't call them scammers. And guess what? When these people get this money, what do they use the money for? They use it to develop their country. They use it to build skyscrapers. They use it to build industries. They use the money to invest in vital sectors in their country. But when it comes to Nigeria, the Yahoo boys, the highest thing the Yahoo boys will do is to build a house, buy a very expensive car. Also from Europe, to buy G-Wagon and GLK, to buy Venza. This is what the Yahoo boy will call investments. A car that will scatter within 5 years. Then the Yahoo boy will open a shop for his girlfriend to be selling one pakul nonsense there. Then he will use the rest to buy expensive clothes and flex. This is the mentality of the average Yahoo boys. Then go to party, shut down the club, buy the most expensive drink, the most expensive champagne, Azu and all the nonsense, and drink and oppress people, show people that he's wealthy and spray money. This is the mentality of the average Yahoo boy. It's a very stupid mentality. Stupid mentality. Chinese people that scam you, you don't see them doing like that. They scam us, they take the money, and you use it to put in their business. They keep growing. White people that scam us, they take those money, put inside their economy. Nigerian people, they carry the money, they use it to spray on the streets. There was one guy, one time, one big guy, I don't know if his scammer was doing his mother's burial. There were money everywhere, but look at the road to his own mother's village. Nothing to write home about. And he called himself a big boy. We have so many rich people that are financial illiterates. So many illiterates are in Nigeria. Spiritual illiterates, financial illiterates, stark illiterates, just useless people. So this Yahoo thing, the problem is too much. They need an reorientation for them. Many of them are materialists, prioritizing material possessions over other aspects of their life. They want to show off that we live in large, we trending. Many of them will come online, social media. A perfect example is the one they call Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy was one of the biggest fraudsters in Nigeria. Of all his wealth, what did he do? He could not even build a single house in his village. Nothing. He was just flexing all this money, making millions or billions from scam. At the end of the day, they caught him. We have so many fraudsters like this, suffering from emotional and spiritual poverty, degradation, lack of empathy, emptiness, drug addiction. This is the problems that we have with these people due to the kind of wealth, the kind of mentality that they have. Anybody that have this kind of mentality will not succeed in life. Even if they are wealthy, they will quickly end up as a poor person because they don't have the mental capacity to manage wealth, because they didn't build themselves for that. They didn't have the right orientation. So when they have this money, they are going to shine for a time, and then they will fade away. After all the fake friends have helped them to squander this money, and they will fade away, and then they will start cashing winch. Oh, it's my village people. Oh, is this a girl that I did? Oh, no. Now your stupidity now make you a poor man. Your stupidity, if you don't handle money well, money will run away from you. Money goes to money. Money doesn't stay with stupid people. Money doesn't stay with idiots. Okay? You will live your life like this, and many of them times they will get caught, and then they go to serve time, and the government will take everything away from them, and then they will have to start afresh again when they come out of jail. So this wrong orientation is as a result of lack of spiritual knowledge. Now you see a lot of these people that will come online. There was one time they was chasing me on this channel. I have to do videos to chase them away. I don't work for Yahoo Boys and fake pastors. I don't do those two because I have come to realize that many of these people don't want to learn anything good that will help them. They are only interested in deceiving people. And also too, they come, they promise me wealth, they promise me money. Of course, they always come, they will give you money to do one or two things. I don't need that kind of money here. I told them that why I don't do this, because I want to concentrate on my work of teaching African spirituality. The problem is that a lot of native doctors, spiritualists have been corrupted by these Yahoo Boys. Because when you start working for Yahoo Boys, you miss your mark. Things that you are supposed to be doing to be liberating people, freeing people, you will now find that you are not doing those good work anymore. The Yahoo Boys will take over your shrine. The fake pastors will take over your shrine. You start at that. You are now working for them 24 hours. Why? Because they pay good money, or they pay the largest amount of money. Before you know, you have not turned to a Yahoo spiritualist. They have not converted you. They have not poisoned and corrupted your moral compass. They have corrupted your deities. They have corrupted everything about you. In fact, they have hijacked your whole spiritual essence. You now find out that you are now working for them. You are not liberating your people anymore. You are not saying truth anymore. In fact, you don't turn to Yahoo spiritualists with that. This is the reason I don't work with them. If you come to my channel, you come to me for consultation, you tell me, yeah, I tell you, see, instantly, I need to do this kind of business. I just block you because I don't want them to come and pollute me with their nonsense character. I tell people, if you want to learn African spirituality, I will teach you. Okay, I am here to teach you as an African person, but don't corrupt me with your nonsense. Immediately you mention that you get one job where they do or you will do this one or two, instantly I they cut off from you, I they block you. One, to protect my image, to make sure that I am focused on what I am doing. Two is that I don't want to get involved in that kind of things. I don't want to get involved. So don't tell me, if you want to learn African spirituality, I go teach you. You want read, I go teach you. You want buy something, I can sell for you for. But if you want to involve me inside your business, I will never agree to that. So I have chased a lot of them from this channel because I don't want them to corrupt me. I don't want to be an accessory to the facts or a co-conspirator or a facilitator of that kind of thing. I don't do it here. This is for good reasons. So when those people come, tell me they want spell to see that. No, 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 bros. I need to do that kind of thing. No verse. Now, African spirituality, I teach for you and history. If you want to learn that one, I will teach you. But many of these people, they don't want to learn. A good person now that really want to change. Say they do G, you want change. It not going to make sense. Say make you learn this thing, understand them. Then when you don't learn and finish, you will know how you take apply and take better your life. It's supposed to make sense like that, but most of these people, over 90% of them, they don't want to learn anything. They just want something like a magic bullet that they can use to talk to clients and they get money. This is just their goal. And these are people that have been doing this for time. They have made money doing this thing. But due to the incentive of greed, they don't want to stop. So what do we do for that kind of person? We let them go on their way. So what this does is that their spirit has already been corrupted by what they are doing for a living. They have been corrupted. They love the lifestyle. They don't want to stop. So the only thing for them is to grow larger by corrupting other people. Anything they touch, they corrupt it. You see somebody like me online, you won't go involve me for your dirty business. Sure. I tell you, see, I define that kind of money. This is not the reason I came here. Okay, so please don't. I tell them, don't bring that kind of things to me. Don't bring those kind of stories to me. This is how I chase a lot of them. They say, yeah, you know, get my make it be. I don't want that kind of money. Hungry, they catch me. Okay, so I don't support it. It's a good thing for them. Oh. I understand the reason why they are doing it, but due to the negative effects, I have to speak against it. I have seen the effects of Yahoo in real life. I see it every day. I live in Nigeria. Okay, one, it kills talents. It kills your natural talents. I know many G men that have been involved in it for so long they cannot do anything anymore in life. It's like they are just like when somebody is a addict, a drug addict, and they just cannot stop taking drug. Their natural talent is dead. So you can't be like saying that for now you can't do for this life, contribute anything positive. This is not the way to go now, but it's already almost too late for some people. Now, this kind of thing now, it has changed some people into truth not in their mouth anymore. When they say good money, you have to check your watch if the money is actually good. Because they are so used to lying. Lying now becomes a way of life for them. Now, I don't want to be best friends or close friends with a liar. It is not good for my health. And also, too, the lifestyle, the flashy, flamboyant lifestyle, extravagant lifestyle, it is not my lifestyle of oppressing people, of wasting money to buy expensive designer labels. I am not an expensive slave. Living fake life. I am not somebody living fake life. So I do not roll with people. I do not really flow with people that live fake life. I cannot take all my life savings to go and buy a G-Wagon that I cannot maintain. I cannot be wearing expensive clothes every day. Now, wait till I get at the real thing, they can't shoot the video. If you not like, I go take your head knuckle. I cannot be living life that is beyond my means. So those kind of people, we cannot get along. So people that have decided to do this part, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not judging, but it is what it is. We in the practice of African spirituality, we have some certain principles you must have. If I don't have those principles, I will not be here today talking about African spirituality. Many of the G-men, they don't have principles. They do anything for money, and we do anything for money. This involves selling people out to the enemy, deceiving people for a living. Lying now becomes an habit and a way of life. This is not my style of doing things. So I cannot really make friends with these people. Even the pastors, I don't have any friend. And if you're a pastor, I know they will let you come my house. I know they shake your hand. People that lie for a living. Imagine me now, somebody will come and meet me that I will do spell for them to get more followers in their church, or to be doing some kind of evil things, deceiving people. I cannot do that now. I'm here to say the truth about African spirituality. Then I will not be seen to be aiding and abetting people that are against African spirituality. This is the reason I don't work for those people and make them carry their money go. I don't mind. Hungry not go kill me. So this is just the way it is. The wealth without consciousness is like almost no difference between you and a poor man, because the wealth have no positive effect in their life. Most of the people I see, they buy properties. When they are broke, they sell the properties. This up and down lifestyle, many of them are living up and down. Today they go say hand full, tomorrow they go say body cool. Today they go say they get voltage, tomorrow they go say they not get space. Which kind of lifestyle? The lifestyle is not balanced. The lifestyle of a Yahoo boy, most of their lifestyle is not balanced. I don't want to live that lifestyle. Lifestyle of not sleeping in the night, lifestyle of always looking over your shoulder, lifestyle of fear of EFCC, lifestyle of drug addiction, of no. I not fit live this kind of a lifestyle. Truth, tally. Many of them will go on dreads. Once you just see them, you just know them. Okay. Must you be a beacon for the police to come and be chasing you all the time? Are you not tired of police pulling you on the side of the road all the time? To change their look, to look responsible, is a big deal for them. They don't even look responsible. I don't know where they have this orientation from. This is the orientation we have of many of these Yahoo boys. Yahoo pastors, the worst one, wolf in sheep clothing. So the best thing is to avoid them. To avoid them. If you are a Yahoo boy, I will encourage you to not to throw away your natural talents. I have seen some very good musicians, people that are doing this, even doctors, lawyers, they have thrown away their natural talents because of G. That is not a good thing. If you have natural talent, try to develop it. Don't throw it away. When you do your G finish, go and practice your natural talent. If you are a football player, after pressing your computer, go play the ball. If you are a musician, after doing your G, go and practice your music. Do not throw away your natural talents. This is the main advice I will give them, because many of them throw it away and they lost it forever. When you lost it forever, you can't get it back. You become this very social vice for life. And I don't know if this is the plan that you have to live for the rest of your life, or some people do it. But if you do like this, you have missed your mark, missed your destiny, and it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. But once again, the ends, I mean, let's say the means or the end justify each other. It is what it is. So this is my view on this Yahoo thing. Some of them go into this evil spirituality of killing people to do human sacrifice. This is the worst one. When you engage in this kind of practice, you are already condemning your soul to being less than a human. I don't know how these people are going to reincarnate back when you start doing this kind of things. So these are evil people. I don't even call it African spirituality. This is practice of wickedness. Killing people for money rituals. They're calling it, no. This is you have gone beyond the line. You're not a human being again. A monster you've been. You're now a demon. People that does this kind of things don't deserve to live. When you start doing this when it becomes normal for you, not be human being with that again. No? Okay, those ones don't pass beyond redemption. Okay, so we see this thing, we see the trend, we see the negative effects of Yahoo Plus. We see this in society. Many of them live very short lifespans. Many of them are product of broken homes. Many of them go mad, insane. These are the people that a lost generation, I will say. Okay, so all these are the things that we need to look at for, that people need to avoid, especially youths, upcoming youths. When you make money, you get this boon all the time. Sometimes some of them will get boon, they will never see that kind of money again in their whole career. When you have big money, try to open a business, learn a trade, invest in developing your life, just like the way the Chinese people do. Copy the Chinese people, copy the Indian people. Don't take that money to go and lodge in an hotel for 2 years, spending the money in the hotel, carrying girls, taking drugs, and when you finish that money, you start praying for to get another money. This is how many of them behave. No good orientation, no positive orientation. Just hit money and flex and die orientation. This is not the way for somebody that wants to make a difference in his life. Nobody is going to give you a Grammy award for the best flexer. Nobody is going to give you an award for carrying the largest amount of women. All these things that many of them are doing are just rubbish, unnecessary things, wasting their time, energy. At the end of the day, you will still bow down to the Chinese, and you bow down to the men that plan their life properly. Okay, we still bow down to those people that plan, people like the Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Dangote. You will still bow down to them. Nobody will give you awards to say that for all this nonsense you are living. So you need to plan your life, invest in your resources, develop your life with the money you are making from this thing. Don't squander it all in a strip club, in a prostitute joint, carrying girls, be a bank, only savings, no withdrawal. Tomorrow you say, I get am before not be property. Then know me for that hotel, I shut down the hotel. Tomorrow you don't have money, management will not allow you in. You are just a fool. They will even look down on you. You come to spend all my savings in their establishment, they welcome you. The next day, you cannot tell them that I spend 5 million here, I should be giving free drink the next time I come. No, you're still going to pay for the next drink. This is stupidity. A lot of them are stupid. When you tell them they are stupid, they will get upset. But this is stupidity. If you calculate all the money some of these people have spent inside club, it's enough to build their own club. It's enough to even fence their village. But the stupidity of these boys is to let people see them, that they are wealthy, they are rich, to make it rain. This is the mentality of the average, typical Yahoo boy. Okay, so they need to change this mentality. This is my message to them. If you are not change, you're not going to end up well. Okay, so we need to be better people. We need to plan our life properly. You having opportunity to get money from online. Some people will say the white people take our money, we're taking from them. The problem is that the Yahoo people now, they take from everybody. They don't discriminate if you are white or black. They take money from everybody, even from children, from motherless people, from widows. The Yahoo boys, they take money from everybody. So this is the problem we're having. No moral, no principle, all these things, lack of empathy. It all comes with them. Okay, so they need to change to improve if they want to live a better life. They need to plan life, because you will not get this money forever. And when you time has come, you'll not end up begging for a living or becoming a junkie or an handicap. So this is what I want to say today. A word is enough for the wise. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, endeavor to hit the enable all notification. When you hit this, what will happen is that anytime I push videos about African spirituality, you will get it. And when I post articles, you will get it. Okay, this channel is the bus stop for learning African spirituality. If you want to change your life, you want to understand the true meaning or the real African spirituality, this is the place that they teach it. I have dedicated my time and energy to be teaching these subjects online, because we don't have enough teachers. And a lot of fake people are out there. A lot of Yahoo spiritualists are in line as well. Yahoo native doctors, Yahoo pastors, Yahoo or 419 spiritualists the full year. So how we go to solve this problem? For you to solve this problem, you need to learn this thing. You learn out organically. If you want to learn, my channel is one of the most veritable resources you can learn from. I have over 1,000 videos on spirituality on this channel for free. I have hundreds more on my inner class. I teach these subjects. I encourage people to learn it, especially if you are from Africa. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. Forget about what you will gain or what you will lose. Learn African spirituality. There's a lot of benefits here. It will open your eye to understand the origin of Africa, the real truth, the origin of our problem, the source of our problem, and how to fight this problem. This knowledge is what they don't teach to many of our people. Many Yahoo boys don't know real African spirituality. That's why the wealth they are making is destroying them. When you don't have spiritual power to manage wealth, spiritual knowledge, wealth is power. Money na power. Money na deity. Okay? When you don't have the mental and spiritual capacity to manage wealth, you can make it. When you make that wealth by hook or trick, but you cannot manage it, it's too big for you. That wealth will destroy your life. A lot of people have made money and the money destroyed their life because they don't get spiritual power. They don't get spiritual understanding to manage that wealth. So you need to learn this thing, but many of them will say learning it is a waste of time. But they can go and spray a shower $5,000, but to bring $600 make the teach them, they don't want to bring them. Instead, they will want to scam me, want to switch talk me into teaching them for free. This is the format many of these Yahoo boys bring to me. They will come with a problem. They will want to stone me format, make I solve the problem for them. The thing they shock me. Oh me, Ogba do as I did so. You want format me, make I do something for free for you. You think I am stupid? You think I don't know G? Me with a ball for Niger. Now you call it stroke format. I know they respond. I know G. I know how to do G, but I know they do them. Okay, I know they listen to formats. You can't stone me format, make I come do mark on the work for you for free. You think I'm stupid? I know they answer many of them because I know all this one they're never ready. Okay, the future, the 21st century, will not be is for people that are wise. Those are the people that will become the new rulers of Africa, the new rulers of the world. People that invest in their spiritual developments. Now, those be the new generation. All these ones where they tie their head inside Christianity and Islam, many of them will fall by the way. The Western world is already falling and failing, as you know. Religion has failed so many people. It will continue to fail now. Religion say the more you give, the more you are blessed. Now, like when you give, you become a poor man. Don't tell you give us never lack. If you give the more you give, the more you lack. Too much giving turns you to a poor man. You have to retain wealth. You have to focus on wealth retention, wealth expansion, maximizing your wealth, reinvesting your wealth. That's what we call financial engineering. All these are things I need to teach us for school. You need to know how to manage money, how to use money to build defenses against poverty, sickness, and other social vices. Many of our youths, they don't know all these things. So when they get the big money from the Oyibo, what did they do? They go to club and spend it all. Flush it down the drain. Give it to useless people. There's one saying those that they take money from one mugu, give to another mugu. Some people will struggle doing shit. They will take money from the internet and we go and give it to their family members that are fools. Family members will take that money and go and give a sizable portion to pastor. And family members will squander all your money. You say you are helping family. You don't give money to fools. Okay? You're not going to take money from one mugu, go carry and go give another mugu. Before I give you money, I'll make sure that you get sense to fit use that money judiciously. I don't they waste money anyhow. Many of our Yahoo boys are giving their money to mugus, thinking they are helping the mugus. And many of them are still mugu. They take money from people, but you yourself, you be mugu. You not still know how to manage the money where they take from other people. So this is a major problem that we have, in the life of these people. So they need this spiritual knowledge to build on. They need to build their spiritual capacity. They need to build their orientation. They need to build all these things. So you need to learn African spirituality. So I teach it. If you want to learn, make you learn for here. Okay, people there we go teach you. Then also too, if you want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do it here. I charge money for that, so I need to do free work. Okay. Then if you want to read books, I have books that you can read. Yeah, I part of my own development. I try to write books. These are books that I have written. This one is on African spirituality, quantum physics. In this book, I talked about the study of the invisible particles of nature, which is the same as African spirituality, studying the spirit world. So you need to learn this very thing. If you are a G-man, you need to know what is happening in the world. Or if you're an African or somebody that is interested in the truth, this book will help you. Okay, I wrote this book, the first book on quantum physics written in the history of West Africa. Okay, this is not my own hustle. You have to share knowledge. Walking in the shadow of the gods. This book have over 200 spells for love, protection, uh, treatment of different kind of illness, and all-round well-being, prosperity. This book will help you have so many African remedies that will empower you, that will liberate you. You need this book, you need this knowledge. Okay. This one about African deities, whispers of Amente, pathways to ascension. For an African person, you need to know about some of our spirits and how to work with them, their positions in nature, what they do for us, the intelligence behind these deities, how we can uh, uh, make contact with them to expand our consciousness and our spiritual advancement. This book, Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension, will help you solve that problem. So you can get any of these books from me. Then if you want to buy any spiritual items, things that we use for African spirituality, like soaps, herbs, meditation beads, cowries, native shock, miracle stone, thunderstone, black stone, all these things that we use, you can contact me. I have a lot of them. I sell them here. Okay. Apart from that, I thank you very much for those people that have been supporting the channel, seeing reason with me, standing by me. I'm very, very grateful. And for those people that are afraid of African spirituality, you don't need to be afraid. There's nothing to lose but everything to gain. Open your mind and learn. There's over 1,000 videos on this channel. You can watch and watch and watch for free. And you will learn so many things and you will liberate yourself. Then when you are ready, you can still join the inner class if you want to facilitate your expansion or ascension of your consciousness. So apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.